Mysterious stories.
Top 11 terrifying videos of unidentified creatures caught on camera. Number 11. In Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming, there is a geyser that erupts about 20 times a day called Old Faithful. We can predict with 90% accuracy when the geyser will erupt. So what happens when the world's mysteries are unpredictable? Like an inexplicable moment that happened on a government live broadcast while filming buffalo herding. You can see a group tracking buffaloes behind a tree at 2 minutes 55 seconds. They were far away but much taller than the animals in front. If you pay attention, you can see one of them swinging his arms in a wide arc at 2 minutes and 58 seconds. It's big and messy when moving. The 4 of them went behind the tree, one continued to act as scout muth while the others didn't move. Before the creatures could enter the lens, the camera was moved to focus on Old Faithful. None of them were carrying any equipment and they were doing a terrible job of staying out of the scene, which they shouldn't have done, so this strange group of people are likely not staff members. What do you think about the video, about the creatures or other things? Number 10. You never know what strange thing you will encounter when you cast yourself in the murky canals of Florida, neither does Pete.
Got him again. Right out of that tunnel he came. Oh, trying to get my bath.
He had no intention of making a scary fishing video, but while spinning with the fish, the fishing line was cut by a creature. This creature came close to the surface in 6 minutes 44 seconds even though everything under the water was still motionless. An indistinct silhouette was captured by the camera, but at least we can see that it looks like a crocodile. However, one thing was clear. Something scary was lurking in the water, he'd better not stand so close. What do you think about that? Number 9. In the US, Pitcher, Oklahoma is said to be one of the scariest ghost towns with full of scary abandoned places that you won't want to explore alone. But I will go through a little bit of its mysterious history in detail. First, this video is an example of what happens when you get to this place. These people captured what they later described as a goblin-like creature on their camera, despite their horror before. The pale ghoul appeared with a bald white head with a gaunt face and long pointed ears. The still image at 34 seconds when it turns to look at him, it can be seen that it is not exactly a mask but a person. It turned to look when it heard a soft breathing sound, which indicates that it seems to possess excellent hearing. Now is where things get really weird. As you know, this region accounts for the top half of the country's production at one stage. After large quantities of toxic materials, biological products of mines and zinc were found throughout the town of Pitcher was forced to close. Numerous people used to live here while the number is now less than 20. And maybe the creature is one of the few remaining inhabitants. Number 8. Sam March is an Australian YouTuber. He was exploring the far north of Queensland when something strange crawled out from the forest as if to get a better look at him. A creature the same height as Sam appeared under the dirt road. At 53 seconds, you can see a protruding head as the creature returns to the forest. Sam approached where it had appeared and found a trail deep into the dark forest. After 1 minute 48 seconds, what turned to look at him was a carefully concealed figure with a long neck and white head. What is it? Number 7. Anyone Knows What It Is was the title of one of 2 videos on Snapchat in March 2020, capturing the eerie inexplicable sight of a humanoid floating above Phoenix, Arizona. So far, still no one has any explain. The person who posted the video repeatedly explained that they were in the backyard and saw a mysterious figure fly by with what is described as a pair of wings in the middle. I know what he's talking about, however I don't think it's a pair of wings because they don't move. There's no exhaust, so it's not a jetpack or anything like that. It could be a drone or a hot air balloon, but if not, a kite shaped like a human could be an explanation for this. It can be seen that, more than a year has passed since the videos of strange things in the sky of Phoenix still have no answer. The mystery is still unanswered. Number 6. A strange creature with a human-like face was captured on a videotape, which is said to have caused havoc among farmers in rural Rajasthan, India. In this video, a creature with 4 talons and smooth pinkish-white skin crawls towards the camera and vibrates when looking up. This creature has been widely assumed by many media outlets to be real, but I've noticed that it doesn't wink throughout the video, so I assume it's a sign that it's not real. I did some research and discovered this is a silicone product by an Italian artist named Lyra Maganuco, who uses silicone to make the creature more realistic and create creepy shakes. The fact that this video is so popular has made many people think this creature is real, so it is important that I include this video as it needs to be cleared up. In case someone on the web tries to tell you that this is a recently discovered creepy creature, tell them you already know the truth behind that video. Number 5. A man named Carlin Hastings discovered a strange, unidentified creature in the freezing cold waters of Lake Michigan. Let's find out what this strange thing is. After 5 seconds, this creature begins to appear with a fin sticking out of the water. More creatures also appear 2 seconds later. In the open water at that time, it was difficult to determine the exact size of the creature, but it appeared to be a giant creature. It could be seen that it was a fish, but it was unusual for it to swim halfway out of the water. It could be a remote-controlled object or the strangest moving underwater creature that people has ever seen. When analyzing the creature's upper fin, some experts believe it to be a bull shark and somehow swam upstream into Lake Michigan. Others say it could be something else. Something strange and mysterious is out there, so whatever it is, keep an eye out and don't swim in this area. Number 4. Someone was filming on the street late at night when a long shadow swept across the face of a building opposite them, then it disappeared. This caused some people to see the incident in fear, while others fake screaming. At 55 seconds of the video, you can clearly see a long zigzag object hiding in the cracks before returning to darkness. It slipped through a window and fortunately for those who lived there it didn't get inside. This video is almost certainly edited. The video quality is very high while shooting late at night, and the other creature is also a product of editing and not a real creature. If actually seen, at that size there would be plenty of people to film, especially outside of an apartment complex rather than such a slightly contrived encounter. Number 3. In this creepy photo is an unidentified, unnamed forest creature. It was taken by some people who were fishing outdoors. This inexplicable photo has caused a stir among netizens. The suspicions can be immediately dismissed as this is a Photoshop product. It can even be considered an artistic sculpture because it is so well done. Some have suggested that this could be some wild animal shaved to look like a human, while this could be an art project. Not everyone agrees with this theory, as the biceps, neck, and upper body muscles can be seen to be more closely resembling a human than a bear or lynx. Others suggested that this could be a shapeshifter. A large number of strange creatures are found in different locations around the world according to information circulating on the internet. However, I have to say that I can't find an image or video like this one to back up this claim. I think this creature is not real because the people who find this creature, they can take tissue or hair samples for testing, but they just take pictures, no video. Things like that are creepy to think about coming, not to mention my theory being wrong. Number 2. This strange creature is not a product of Photoshop. It's just something that no matter how much you think about it, you can't understand it. This strange moment was captured more than 7,000 feet underwater off the coast of South Africa, and what was captured on video has puzzled scientists. This creature seems to be quite curious about the camera without moving. Under its mane was a peculiar mouth in the middle of its body covered with ribbed lips. It is also possible that it is paralyzed by the flashlight because normally there is no light below. This strange creature is light in color and seems very poisonous. It was captured by a remote control ship, so I would say the creature is quite large, and fortunately they don't come in groups. Number 1. In the video, 3 people are driving down back streets late at night when they come across something strange that makes people wonder what was on the side of the road.
What?
No, can you see that?
Oh my God, what is that?
It's a dog, isn't it?
Can you hear that growling?
They wondered if the creature had been stabbed or needed their help. The deeper they went into the forest, the more they felt the need to get out of the car and see if it was okay outside.
God, I'm really scared. Tom! Where is it? Is it in the bush?
A snarling sound from the depths of the forest prevented them from going any further. They didn't know what to do next because they were pretty sure it wasn't someone's dog. That's when they made the decision: run.
Is it? It sounds really close. Right, get in the car now, Tom.
Half of the video's comments say they believe this is real, the other half are still skeptical about it. When I first watched this video, I also thought this was true, but upon closer inspection, it is quite clear that this is a person wearing a weird creature costume over their hands and knees. At 22 seconds, you can see this creature's legs have no claws, like this is just someone in a costume. Or at least this is what I think. So what do you think about what this video recorded on that full moon night? Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because I upload a new video every day. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of my other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.